Is it that time of the year again already? Yep, it is. It's winter, Christmas, snowboard games, and winter sports games, and red ribbon reviewers galore. Most of you who've been here by now know the drill, and if you don't, well, you will soon enough. Before we get into the actual review, though, I do want to give a special mention to the Elton John AIDS Foundation. The Elton John AIDS Foundation was established in 1992 and is one of the leading independent AIDS organizations in the world. The foundation's mission is simple: to be a powerful force in the end to the AIDS epidemic. We are committed to no more discrimination, no more HIV infections, no more AIDS deaths, no matter who or where you are. For more information, please check out the link in the description box below. Thank you. Now on with the actual review itself, and oh boy, this is going to be a little bit rougher than I was hoping for. Enjoy!
Embrace the deception, learn how to bend your worst inhibitions, then psych you out in the end.
If I'm going to review all the SSX games to keep this whole thing going, we gotta go back to where it all started, the original SSX. Here's something you might not have realized: the original SSX was supposed to be a Dreamcast game. However, after EA ended the relationship with Sega, development shifted to the PS2. Sony was very impressed with the game and even helped out with development to give it a better support for the PS2 hardware. SSX was released exclusively as a launch title for the PS2 on October 26, 2000 for North America and November 24, 2000 for Europe. The foundation will be laid out here. Let's see how it turned out. There are two main modes of play in SSX. Single event will let you freely race on any unlocked track with any unlocked rider. When you start the game, there will only be 4 riders at the start. You unlock the other 4 riders by getting gold medals in any mode. Each rider has their own set of boards. When you start with 1 rider, you'll only have 2 boards unlocked at the start. You'll gain more as you rank up in World Circuit mode. More on that in a bit. Each rider also has additional outfits to unlock by completing their trick book. Each section will be labeled after a color and a shape, like green circle for example. Complete all the tricks in that particular section and you'll get another outfit to ride with. Within the event, you can do regular point A to B races, show off mode to earn as many points as possible by performing tricks, and free riding around any unlocked course. You won't have much at the start of the game though, so train in the warm-up mode and then go on to the main mode to unlock other tracks and riders. World Circuit mode. World Circuit mode takes you through the game's various courses in an attempt to win a gold medal for all of them, 1 for each track. For race mode, you'll do 3 races. For the first 2, you need to place in the top 3 to advance. Once you get to the final race of the circuit, you'll need to place first to get a gold. Getting a gold medal will unlock a new rider. Second/third will get you a silver/bronze medal respectively, and you'll unlock the next course. Show off, you only get 1 shot down the course to get as many points as possible. Each medal having a specific number of points you need to get in order to get that medal. Rinse and repeat and you should be good, right? Right? Not exactly. Now why do I say that? Well, with the gameplay, it feels mixed at times. Let's get into the controls. If you've played any SSX game, you know that the shoulder buttons perform the tricks. You'll move with the left analog stick, right analog stick is to push other riders over, square is boost, X crouches and jumps, triangle adjusts the camera, and circle is look back. Now again, like the other games, things work as they should. But is it just me, or does this game feel way too tight compared to the later entries? What I mean is that the actual riding does not feel fluid at times. The only real way to get any other speed besides your boost from tricks and the speed boost power-up is to crouch. However, when you crouch, you lose all ability to turn in any direction and can only pre-wind. This is a major problem. Compared to later games, which give you leeway to turn when crouching and mapping pre-wind to the D-pad when you crouch, this is way more frustrating. It makes it so you really can't get any speed on anything other than parts of the course before the jump. If that was the only real issue, that would be one thing, but this crouching problem leads to other issues. Take rails for example, another staple of the courses in this series. Rails allow you to grind. However, if you try to get more speed on them by crouching, you can't turn, and if you don't land straight, you'll fall off the rail. Why would you even need to crouch on the rail in the first place, dear viewer? What if you have no boost at the moment, and that's the only way you can get speed? Yeah, wouldn't want that to happen now. Rails also have their own issues when trying to grind. Sometimes you just grind from the start. Other times you have to jump on them to start the damn grind. If you don't, you'll crash, or you'll just go right through the rail, giving collision detection the middle finger. Add in a lack of a restart option for World Circuit mode, which again was in later games, and this game comes off as way more frustrating compared to later entries in the franchise. The worst part about it all is that the actual racing isn't very much different from the other later games. It still has the things that make it good. Good sense of speed, the adrenaline rush is still here like in later games, and it's there so much so that the game even warned you about it in the manual. Ain't that something? On top of that, there's a good amount of variety of tricks to perform. They're all also very easy to pull off because of the excellent trick controls. So the main core of it all still works, but it's all muddled by other grievances that add up. At least the game looks pretty damn good. Given all the PS2 launch games, I would definitely say this is in the top 5 best looking PS2 launch games, if not top 3. A lot of the character models have excellent visual aesthetics and design. Again, the extreme looks of each character really comes off well, thanks to excellent animations on the face and body. In addition, a lot of the environments are well designed. Snow looks pretty good and reacts accordingly to how you board and where you go in the course, which is a good attention to detail. Courses are also visually well designed. They have unique settings and track layouts, which helps make them stand out from each other, though some of the track designs can lead to issues in the race. Take Snowdream for example. After you take the rail that appears after the hill-like jumps, if you overshoot it upon landing, you'll end up going the other way after you land. This doesn't help in the world circuit when you can't restart, and the AI in this game is very unforgiving. I think there may be some rubber banding going on. All other visual aspects though do look pretty good. Sound is definitely another strong point for SSX. This came out around the same time No One Lives Forever did, and I bring this up because like Nulf, this game uses dynamic sound. What I mean is, music will fade out when you are in the air doing a trick and will come back in upon landing. This has been seen in other SSX games as well, and it's pretty neat. You also have a good soundtrack with a decent mix of hip-hop and electronic/dance. Ambience is pretty good, and other audios such as jumping, landing, grinding, etc. all sound good and how it would in real life. Voice acting also works well for the characters and the announcer you hear in-game, though it did get way better in the later games. There is plenty of room for replayability with the unlockable things, but that might be worth way more trouble in the end given the other gripes I mentioned. When I finally first played the original SSX, I was excited to see the foundation built on a series that I hold dear to my heart. Unfortunately, it really did not turn out like I was hoping it would. While the game does look well, control fine, sound well, and has plenty of content to keep you coming back, there are still quite a few problems with the gameplay between the crouching dilemma, rail trouble, and the lack of a restart option in World Circuit. The last one in particular really hurts because if you mess up the last race and fail to get a gold medal, you have to go through the whole circuit over again. I feel like in a way, the sequels set the bar for the series so high that coming into the original, having played the sequels to death so much, I feel like my experience has been harmed with the original SSX, especially having played this and Tricky back to back. As it stands, if you can get it down, there is definitely fun to be had with it, but it's too unforgiving at times. SSX isn't a bad game, but the sequels have surpassed it in many ways that you might not even realize. I give SSX a 3 out of 5. I feel bad for doing this at times, but this is the way it fell for me. We gotta end this on a high note though, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, click the big red button below to subscribe. Check out the other links in the description for more cool stuff, and check out the playlist on screen for more content. See you in the next video.